Hey, y'all. You know what it is. It's your man TP. I'm in the building with the most interesting DJ in the world, DJ Rod. Say hello to the people, man.
Woo woo. You know you gotta say woo woo every time you say DJ Rod. Woo
Got the
woo.
woo-woo in it.
It's turn up time.
It's turn up time.
Yeah, you know that already, man.
We about to turn up.
Yeah, we gotta turn up.
All right. Okay.
We gotta turn up.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have to. We gotta say it with our chest.
We ain't got no choice.
Nah, they got men crying on the internet and all that. I mean, we
Rats in the front, roaches in the back.
gotta poke out our chest today.
All right, we gonna do that.
It's Labor Day. We gotta put in this work.
And by the way, I heard 4 people got shot on the parkway today.
That's horrible.
4 people got shot on the parkway today.
I'm sorry to hear
crazy.
that, man. Blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings.
So hopefully there's nobody we know that went down to the parkway today that got caught in the crossfire. So
yeah, that's tough right there. Sorry to hear that.
Yes. But yeah, you said it. You got brothers crying on the internet today?
Say with your chest. Say with your chest.
With the chest, huh?
Say with your chest. Say with your
Look
chest.
here, man. I'm saluting my man today, though. You know,
I got you on that.
I'm riding with Tyrese today. I'm riding with Tyrese. You know, so I'm about to get on them right now. So Cerise and Doris and who else? Who I'm getting on them today.
Why
man.
you calling them?
I'm calling them out. I'm calling them out. Yeah, I'm calling them out.
Wow.
You know, I'm calling them out. I'm about to go to this post that they jumped on early today, and they was getting on him, talking about it's all his fault and he should have had a better prenup and all kinds of stuff like that. You know, and I was trying to explain to them that, you know, have compassion for the brother. You know what I mean? Because most men will not, you know, express their feelings like that. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's true.
You know, and let him vent the way he venting. You know, he wasn't attacking his ex-wife or nothing. He just expressed how he felt. You know, so let the man vent. Let him tell his story. You know,
listen, man.
And for the record, the brother had a prenup. You know, it's just that the courts felt that she signed that prenup under duress. That his attorneys was too strong with it, which is bull crap. But you know, that's another story. But it is what it is. And I would say to them, just imagine if you were, and that's what I told them, right? Let me get to that post first of all. You know, here it is. And Cordelia Miles was another one because she said he's just an idiot. That was her, Cordelia. She said he was just an idiot. You know? But big shout out to my girl Habiba. Habiba said that's real talk. Habiba, you know, she was showing him love. She was feeling his energy. You know what I mean? She was just like me, feeling his energy. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Most people can't relate to that situation. Because most people ain't never had $2 above lunch money. They live in check to check. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine if you amassed a fortune, right? A couple $1 million. You worth, let's say $10 million. Let's make it easy math.
Now let's keep it math. 78% of people in America are living paycheck to paycheck. Now you know that's my line of work. So I 78%. That's pretty high, bro.
Say it again. Tell to him again for the people in the back who couldn't hear.
78% of households in America are living paycheck to paycheck. Okay. That's not DJ Rudd speaking. These are
statistics.
These are the numbers. People lie, but the numbers don't.
Right. So just like me, you know, I'm a nerd. I'm very analytical about things, and you know what? I always go to statistics, right? So let's keep it up, right? How many people have an opportunity to say that they're self-made, or they caught that lightning in the bottle, right? And amassed a fortune, right? So you have earned $50 million between the time you were 18 years old and 40 years old. Let's just say that. Let's stretch it out a little bit, right? So you meet the girl of your dreams, all right? You digging on her, she digging on you. She seemed like she all right, you know? Y'all get married. You got a prenup. Everything's cool, right? But everybody ain't happy for you all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't be part of the plan to get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your girlfriends, your family members, and everybody else will put some shit in the game, right? Because just because they smiling, you know, and they hit you with the girl where you been, what's going on, that don't mean it's coming from a good place. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So sometimes, they will poison your mindset, right? And say, girl, get them for the money. You don't need them, get the money. Get the money. Divorce them, get the money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do that, right? Now you out on the road doing your thing. You out there making the money, right? You clearly providing for her and the family and everybody else, right? So if he was blindsided by this divorce type of situation, he in his feelings. And he got a right to be in his feelings. You know what I mean? If he wants to cry about it and vent about it because he didn't want to burn the house down, he wants to keep his family together, that's his right. I think that's what a man's supposed to do. But all these other funky ass broads, I'm gonna call them funky ass broads, so they're gonna be mad at me. Be mad at me because you're a bunch of funky ass broads who don't understand what the brother was going through. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't never gonna meet a man that got that type of money who the court's gonna say you giving her half of what you earned when she came into the marriage with nothing. And when they say that even though she came to the marriage with nothing and you had all this stuff before her, you're going to give her 50% of the equity of everything that you had already. She gets 50% of the equity, right? She hit the jackpot. So guess what? He has a right to feel some kind of way. But he wasn't angry. He wasn't disrespecting her. He was just telling his story. That's his story. And he was very passionate the way he told his story. You figure deal me with a Chevy?
Hey, listen, man, for the record, once again, I'm just dealing with the numbers and the facts. Let's say, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. He used to say this all the time. It's like somebody with Tyrese type of money, handsome, put together, articulate black man. He's in the top like 2 or 3% of all men.
Absolutely.
As far as status. I mean,
yes,
we loved him. Baby Boy. That was one of the best movies that, I used to watch that. I watched that so many times.
Yes,
I don't know how many times, but multiple times I watched Baby Boy.
Yes, sir.
And I know other people that felt the same way. Now, once he started singing and stuff like that, I think famous people are kind of held to a different standard than the average person sometimes. But he's a regular guy at the end of the day. There's nothing wrong with men crying. It all depends on the person. Some men cry at a movie, some won't. You know what I mean? And sometimes it just hits you out of nowhere. You don't even know what happened. One of my life's most embarrassing moments, I went to see Boys to Men. I'm sitting there with my lady, we at the concert, it's a good day. Until they sang the end of the road. It was like it was maybe like 6 months before that, my cousin got murdered, right, in Jersey. And I never actually healed from that. And then when they sang that song, it hit me. I'm ready to the concert. I'm boo-hooing. And the girl looking at me like, what's wrong with it? I was like, it just came over me at that time.
All right.
You know what I mean? And, that's real for him. And however it hit him, it hit him. Now, you could have been in the same situation. Like we say in our game, when you're happy, you're enjoying the music.
That's right.
But when you're sad, you're understanding the lyrics. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I
was understanding the lyrics. I just wasn't just, groupie. And, if it was another day, it would have been a different feel.
Well, see, there you have it.
So I think that's part of what hit him. It just hit him. They might not even have seen it come.
But there because see, what you just said is a mouthful, When you're happy, you enjoying the music.
Mm-hmm.
When you're going through something, you understand the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
You and I both, we sit down, we're writers. We write music, we done did all type of stuff. And based upon where our headspace was at, determined what we wrote. You know what I'm saying?
And Girlie still laughing at me about that today. Yeah. Every now and then it comes out. Like, remember we was at the show, you was just boohooing, everybody's looking at you.
That's right. That's right.
But I saw it happen at the R. Kelly concert too. He had this big giant screen and he started saying Sadie, and it hit hit some people different. Maybe
absolutely.
but never heal from their mom, or whatever it is.
The reality
music
is,
could do that, and divorces can do that, and any traumatizing situation can do it.
That's exactly what he said. He talked about divorces. He talked about miscarriages, all different things that people think don't affect men. He talked about all those things, but all these women today focused on was what he might have said in regards to his wife. Oh, he's an idiot, or he's this, he's that. He should have had a better financial advisor. No, it had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you right now, in my opinion, we have went too far to the left or too far to the right with all this woman's lib stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the sisters are out of line. The sisters are out of line. You know what I'm saying? They are out of line. You know, they need to check themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Because stop trying to check the brothers, because that's why the brothers done checked out on y'all. You know what I mean? That's why the brothers done checked out on y'all. Y'all can say what you want, just spell my name right. You know what I mean? Say what you want, spell my name right, because this is what it is. You know, the brother said how he felt. You know what I mean? And I can relate to the brother. You know what I mean? I had a divorce that set me back 25 years financially. So I know what he feels. How many of them women, how many of y'all can say y'all lost something that you had to give somebody something that you had before you were married? How many of y'all can say that? None of them. Because none of y'all have dated above crunchy black. Let's keep it real.
Hey, yo, this is real talk.
Keep it real. How many of them done dated past crunchy black? How many of y'all got one baby father? No, how many of y'all just got two? How many of y'all just got two? I start there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start there.
Listen, in all fairness, what I like to say. Oh, let me start by this. The views of TP Square is not that of Gynesis Radio or its sponsors.
Now you scared. Now you scared. I done got Rudd scared up in here. Rudd scared up in here.
I'm giving a disclaimer.
I ain't scared of them.
When I said what I said this is DJ Rudd's opinion.
All right.
It's not. I'm not speaking for all men.
Well, that's TP. I'm not speaking for nobody but me.
I'm not speaking for all men.
I said I feel his pain. Right. I'm riding with him. I said he was dropping some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking actual facts.
I'm not saying
you know what I'm saying? Because guess what?
But we also got to realize this. Listen.
What do we talk about?
We talk about stuff like
what do we talk about? You know, last night, me, you, and Jose, right? What we talked about? I put myself in perspective. I said, look, man, right? Think about it. How many pieces of property did I own before I got married? How many businesses did I have before I got married? I had a barbershop and I didn't even cut hair. I just invested in a barbershop. I just brought the barbershop. The dude was selling the barbershop. I brought the barbershop. My nephew cut hair. I said, here's the barbershop. I brought a barbershop. Go in there and run it. Cut hair. You know what I'm saying? I invested in all kinds of things. Right or wrong. Right.
That's right. But depending on what state you live in, if you decide to get a divorce, if y'all can't work it out amongst yourself,
I get that.
Then it's a battle.
But I get that. But that's not the point. The point is, what I'm making is they were going in on him because he was complaining about the hurt and pain and his loss, right? They couldn't relate to that. So like I said, when you step into something and you're already worth millions of dollars, right? You took a chance on somebody who had nothing in comparison to what you had. It ain't like she came to the table with millions of dollars to match your millions of dollars, your net worth, because then y'all would part ways and it would be a problem. You came with that. I came with this. You leaving with that. I'm leaving with that. We good. But when you come to the table and you're already a millionaire and she got a job, that's all she got. Maybe a little bit of education. That's all she got, right? So you're building her up. You know what I'm saying? And she might be your partner and everything else. She's building you up too. You know, you're feeding off each other. But at the end of the day, when things go to the left and you have to give her half of what you had before she came into the cipher, that don't feel good, bro.
Nah, I'm not saying it feels good.
But it don't.
I'm just saying for me.
That's all I'm saying that I was trying to tell them. It don't feel good. So if the brother is upset, he's crying, and he's feeling some kind of way about it, let him feel the way he feels. He has a right to. That's all I was saying. He has a right to. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
He has a right to.
Because we don't know really what he's going through and why it happened. We wasn't there that night. We getting secondhand information. I didn't even hear the whole video clip. I'm just basing on the conversations that are coming through the radio station and out in the street.
But then here's the coup d'etat, right?
I got one other thing after you make this point.
The coup d'etat is his wife circled back around, right? Because then after she divorced him, she dated basketball players, football players, other entertainers, right? Her body count was going up and her value was going down, right? So she circled back, right? And he was like, nah, I'm good, right? But check this out. Now she's like the #1 person on social network giving advice to all these women about relationships. She's the #1 person on social network giving advice about relationships. Come on, family, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? She's the #1 person giving advice. You know what I mean? That's what's crazy. You know what I mean?
Tell them how you really feel, son.
I'm going to tell them how I feel. Absolutely. Because you know why? I can relate. All them that can't relate, they can't relate. Shut up. You dealt with Crunchy Black. You got 3 baby daddies, maybe 4. A bunch of little ratty, snot-nosed kids running around here with no father. Because you dated a guy that was selling drugs. Where's he at now? Dead or in jail. And you went and got another dude that was doing the exact same thing because he was fun. Right? Because a guy like me, I was boring. I was a nerd. I went to school. You know what I'm saying? What about the nerd? Then you want to circle around and see the nerd dude. You know, oh, that dude, he worth a couple mil now. Remember me? No, I don't remember you. Go that way. You know what I mean? No. You look like 10 miles of bad road. That's my point, right? So yeah, I'm gonna tell them how I really feel. I'm tight in the skin on the front. Absolutely.
Well, my point is a lot of people are looking for the right person, but they're not trying to be the right person. I'm gonna put it like that. And you have the right to feel how you feel. You went through a similar situation. You know what I mean? So you might could relate, but I could have went to college for this subject. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I know more than you. I know how I feel, but I do know. When we said this last night too, we all agreed. Who would be the best drug counselor?
A drug addict,
a former drug addict. I could be educated. I could have studied the science, but I never went through withdrawals and all that. A former person that went through that, they could possibly be an excellent counselor because they went through it. You know what I mean? So if they never went through it, so what you're saying is pretty much if you never lost nothing of great value, or you never had nothing to lose of great value, or you never went through that type of divorce, you should really just be quiet. You don't really know how that man feels. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Exactly. Go sit in the corner, read a book, and eat a sandwich. Because you have no idea how he feels or what he went through.
And if he was a regular guy, because when I went through my stuff, nobody cared, right? Nobody, that's right. You wasn't seeing it. It wasn't having a
that's right.
A podcast.
That's right.
DJ Red, his wife got the crib.
That's right.
But when you're Tyrese, you gotta expect. You're a public guy. You on Shannon Sharp show.
But
like, that's also you.
But listen,
you put yourself in that situation. Wait.
But on his show, he set the record straight.
Hold on, because this is another thing that's important. And he ain't the only one that ever went through that. Look, Kobe went through it. He tried to save his marriage by leading with his wallet, right? He bought the girl a $4 million new ring and all this stuff. But at the other thing with that situation, we said it was stupid, right? But he saved a lot of money by doing that, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And he didn't burn the house down, as we say. And he was still at the top of his earning capacity.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make 10 times that a year when he did that.
Absolutely.
He was in line to make 40 million. He could afford the $4 million range. Tyrese is not that no more.
Right.
This is not his highest earning years. He's on the downslope now.
Actually, he's not.
Well, I'm saying,
actually
not. This is my opinion.
Actually, because you know what?
Because they're not really talking about him. This really.
The brother's averaging $16 million a movie.
I'm not saying he's not.
But he just did 2 movies.
His stock ain't going higher.
Well, you know what?
He can maintain what he got. But he's not Denzel. You're not still in and even Denzel got a few more in him.
If you averaging 16 million,
but this ain't the time.
Million a movie.
I don't care.
If you do 1 movie a year, you go.
Listen, you're not good. You know how many people out here that say they good, and then when we sit down and we break down the finances, they not good because they not living like us. So 16 million ain't a lot of money if you're living in Hollywood.
Listen. He ain't living in Hollywood.
Well, whatever. If you live in a certain lifestyle,
obviously you didn't see. He talked about all the fake jewelry that he wear and all that stuff he don't do that he used to do.
I'm just saying, if you live a certain lifestyle, or if you live in above your means, I don't know if that's the man. I'm saying if things look good. Things look good. And then when you dig into the interior, then you see, all right, now I'm looking at it for what it is. We don't know. We only know what they're showing us. And people normally put their highs on social media. They don't put their lows on social media. So we don't know them personally.
Unfortunately, that's why people are judging him the way they're judging him. Because you know what he did? He put his highs and his lows. When he got out there and told people how he felt and shed them tears for everybody to see, that brother was at his lowest point in his life. You know what I'm saying? He was most vulnerable at any point in his life, right then and there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hide nothing.
Tyrese, my guy. Let's just clear that up, right?
He put it all on the line.
You've been in the how long you been in the entertainment world? I know the answer. Tell the world though.
When I started,
because you got a lot of skin in the game. I just want
when I started.
I mean, it don't have to be exact. Give me a ballpark.
Or when I got my first check.
Well, whatever you want to give up. How long?
I got my first check about 19 years old.
All right. So without telling your age, you've been in the game a long time.
Absolutely.
So let's just leave it at that. I've been in the game about the same time.
Right.
And we in the same game.
Right.
I never met a person that's a musician, actor, singer. The industry term is there's no such thing as bad publicity. So they say if you light yourself on fire, people are gonna come and watch you burn. I'm not saying that was a ploy to get attention. I don't feel that, but I'm just saying it's not a clout chasing situation, but people have done worse, way goofier stuff than that, just to stay relevant in the conversations and in the entertainment world. Now tell me you didn't see. Do I need to say names? How many people that pull a stunt and then we found out later? That's why my phrase is, and I think we should tell all the people that you're talking about, and I'm not saying no names, but all the people that maybe didn't give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say don't react until we know all the facts. Don't react. We can't react until we know all the facts. I can't speak for that man. I love Tyrese. That's my guy. So I don't really know what he's going through. If that's what he's going through,
you know,
I can't say. I can't say I ever lost $20 million. You know what I mean? I can't say that. I don't know how that feels. Don't want to know how it feels. But if I lost $200,000, that might be equivalent to him losing 20. It might feel the same because we're not in the same ballpark.
Right.
We're not in the same ballpark. We're not playing the same game, and the stakes are higher.
The bottom line is this, Rod.
Wait, before you change, because this is what I'm saying. Especially since you talking a lot about the financial loss. We ain't talking about the rest. We kind of focusing on the money. But I'm saying like this. As far as his higher earning, I can't dispute what you say. You more closer to the situation I am. But all I'm saying is, in any world, even us, when we were younger, that's when we were balling out. That's when we were buying houses and taking chances. You take your greater risk.
Yeah, we did stupid stuff.
You take the greater risk.
We wake up in the morning and say, where are we going to have lunch?
I'm just saying.
We go to Miami for lunch. We go to Miami for lunch, and then we get back on the plane and fly back to New York.
It could be.
We do dumb stuff like that.
Let's take it out. We can say it's an investment account. We're going to take more risk, higher reward.
Right.
Type of
today.
We're going to put ourselves in those situations. When you get our age, you got to put yourself in like a guaranteed 4%.
Today.
Because now we can't bounce back from this at this age.
Right.
He's in the middle. He could bounce back from this.
Yeah, he could.
If he had 50 and she only got 25, I mean, you still got 25. Why am I feeling sorry for him?
Hey, look here. Because the tax man cometh.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Listen, he got to deal with that. And there's ways to deal with that.
Yeah, there's ways to deal with it, but
the rich people ain't dealing with the same accounting that we dealing with. They're not going to HR Block and say, "Hey, figure this out."
Oh, we know that.
So
we don't even want to talk about that.
I'm just saying.
We don't even want to talk
HR Block. If you was going to cut the check, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying. I'm saying we go where we can afford a lot of times. We don't always have the access to the best accountants, medical, or whatever you want to talk about. When people have different money, it gives you different options of where you can live, where you can put your money. You can't even. I could take you. I'm telling you, this is what I do. I take you where you could get the money, but you can't even get in those rooms unless you come in with 50,000 to open that account. You're not opening that account with 2,500. Those type of accounts.
We know that.
So I'm saying he's not a regular guy.
We know that.
So I'm not. So if we take the money out of it. Take the money out of it.
Exactly because he's not a regular guy, right? Some of the people that's criticize him can't even get into the rooms where
he's a regular guy from the heart. He's a man. You get up, you put on your pants just like we do. You bleed just like we do.
Absolutely.
He hurt just like we do. But,
that's all I'm saying.
But take the money out of it though.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying.
I'm asking you though.
Listen, all I was saying.
The loss ain't the money.
He's just a man, or he's just a man, and he was going through something, and he was expressing how he felt. He didn't really talk about the money. You know what I'm saying? He talked about the hurt and pain that he felt. You know what I'm saying? The money came afterwards. You know what I mean? When he talked about the whole ordeal, you can't not mention the fact about the money.
All I'm saying is that if he was taking care of everything from a financial perspective, and we don't really even know that. She might have been chipping in. I don't know what she was doing prior to being this internet sensation, but if he was the breadwinner, what is she supposed to do? She got to reinvent herself too.
Listen, that's not the issue.
What my father used to say.
That's not the issue.
What Dad said, man.
What he said, man. Go ahead.
If it ain't no meat for sale, take the sign out the window. We know people that every time they break up with their boyfriend, we see them back on social media. We like, she's single again.
She's single again, right? The sign's in the window.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
And she might end up with somebody else of that stature.
Absolutely.
She might. I think she want to get on the mic. Now, I told you was going to want to do this. All right, we're going to leave it alone. But that's one of my points right there.
Yeah. Well, you know.
So she's a nice looking girl. We all agree. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Tyrese, you had a great run. And all my girls that I have broke up with, when I just brush them off my shoulder and they like, damn, I did this, I did that, I can't get his attention. How they get your attention? They go for your wallet, bro. That'll get your attention. And if they ran out of options and that's the only way she can get his attention, and she got surrounded with her village, ate the right village, they gonna say, cuss him out, dog him out, get the money, and you can buy you another husband. You can get a builder man, and you can build somebody with $20 million. He don't have to be Tyrese. Build a bear.
Become Bounty, huh? The quicker pick her up.
You can build a bear.
Yeah, she Bounty. Oh, quicker pick her up, all right? Yeah, okay.
But at the end of the day, they both gonna be all right, God willing. They'll figure it out.
Hey,
they might even end up back together.
Hey, listen,
who knows?
Listen.
She might be like, I really didn't know you felt that. Like, you cried?
She came back. She tried. She came back. But the damage was done. You know why? Because, you know, what we said earlier, life and death lies within the tongue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, some things ain't no coming back from.
That's a fact.
Some things ain't no coming back from. Because you know what? One thing about men, all men want to be is respected. Respect the man, and he gonna love you forever. You know what I'm saying?
Love you long time.
That's right. Men want respect. Respect me for the man that I am. You know, and a lot of other transgressions, we probably can work through that stuff as long as you respect me. You know what I mean? But if you don't respect me for the man that I am, you can cancel Christmas. Ain't no coming back. You know why? Because you'll be sitting there and she could be home being the best wife she could be, right? Cooking your favorite meal in the kitchen. And you sitting in the family room watching TV. You know what you're going to be saying? This oops tried to play me. You know what I mean? That's what's going to be going through your mind. You know why? Because you know that she disrespected you. The disrespect hurts more than anything else. It's the disrespect. You know? And for him, the disrespect was because now you done did what you did, right? But now the same people that I deal with in my circles, you running around with. You know what I mean?
That's bad.
You know what? And now you're making him the butt of the jokes. You know what I mean? He became the butt of the jokes. Ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no coming back from that.
Well, it's an embarrassment. That's all it is. He probably still love her, but men's worst problem is ego and pride. You know that.
Listen, you could love her. You could love her. You know, you just gonna be in love with her no more.
Once I told y'all what happened at the crib, no matter what, I couldn't go back. Now, if I wouldn't have told y'all, and I would have just dealt with that, I might have could have did that.
Yeah, well, you know, like I said.
But once it's out there, it's hard. It's much harder to get through it once the outside vices get in. If they would have just worked it out amongst themselves,
my point is that
it would have been that.
Like I said,
when you went through your stuff, I didn't chime in on that situation. I know both of y'all.
Absolutely.
Did I ever chime in? Did I ever give you any bad advice? Did I ever give you any advice on what to do?
No, you didn't.
Of course.
No, you didn't.
I can't. And that's all you asking your fans to do. The same thing. Chime out of this. Let them work it out. Listen.
All you need to say is, "I got the line."
Listen, but you already knew that. Look, what's understood don't need to be explained, bro.
Exactly.
However the chip falls, I'm still your guy. I got your back.
Absolutely. Listen, man.
If you'd have left there with nothing, you still was good. So you put that stress on yourself. Because if I'm good, you good.
We know that.
So that's it.
We know that.
And it's the same thing. So whatever.
Hey, listen.
Bro. You told me, but I'm ready to, I'm ready to turn up. You're like, well, don't burn the house down if you don't have to.
Yeah, I did tell you that.
Right.
Because listen, wisdom dictates, you gotta use that knowledge with men understanding. You know what I mean? So listen, if you ain't got to burn the house down, don't burn the house down.
But everybody's different. Like you say, if you do something that's too far out there, I mean,
ain't no coming back from it.
Yeah, like if I'm working at night and I come home early and then somebody in the crib, and
the mailman coming, he pays my wife.
You gotta go, or either I gotta get on day shift.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna be at work. I'm wondering what's going on. So who need to live like that?
Nobody, man.
Exactly. Nobody. So people, places, and things. This is their therapy right now. I guess they vented in their own ways because guess what? When everybody break up, your main goal. Look, every time I see my ex, I'm sharp. I make sure I'm the best I ever look. I got on my new shoes. I'm going to the car wash before I come over there and pick up the car. I'm looking good, like brand new money. She's like, oh man, maybe I should have kept her. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like that's our goal at that point. If we want to get back, that's how we get back. Say, show them I'm still up. I ain't fall down just because me and you ain't together. Because a lot of people think they made you. I made you. Like you said, he made her. What did she have?
But look here. But you know what? Sometimes when they put the sugar to you like that, they go be like, they know what you built like.
Mm-hmm.
They know that you gonna win. That you can lose it all and get it back again, right? Their goal be, I gotta finish it because if I don't finish him, somebody else gonna reap the benefits of what I walked away from. You know what I'm saying?
I want to
Or
say
what I
one thing
lost.
to you, bro, and this an actual fact, and I just found out this morning. I found out this morning. We talking about Tyrese and how we can relate. When I say this, we're going to break because we're gonna have to process this. It's a couple where the guy they was a match. He needed a kidney. He gave up his kidney. So we talking about money and all that stuff. This man gave his wife his kidney.
I heard about that.
What did they break up down the line or something?
I heard about that.
But I'm just saying, what you know what I'm saying? What's the price on that?
I heard about that.
What's the value of that?
Yo, it's crazy.
You can't get that back.
Crazy.
It's a done deal. So, like I said, I'm not the person to focus on the money all the time.
But see,
that's more of a bigger commitment than that piece of paper, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you crazy.
Even if they wasn't married, that's still a bigger commitment, in my opinion.
You're right.
So there's a lot of other stuff going on out here, and like I said, I feel bad for his brother, but you can't look. People don't even feel sorry for us, and we ain't Tyrese. If they found out we fell on hard time, they'd be like, "Yo, I ain't feeling bad," but they go. What they say? What he always bounce back on his feet.
He always fought. He always land
on his feet.
Right. That's what they always said, right?
Because society has already told you. People that's winning keep finding a way to win. Hustlers always find a way, bro. We don't sit around and power. We hit the pavement and we get back to it,
dude. Because we go to sleep late at night and we wake up early in the morning, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying nobody's gonna feel sorry for us. Me.
Hey, look here. You know what the homie said when I went through my situation. What are you gonna do now? When we had to sell the business, you know what I'm saying, that I gave all these brothers jobs at, not jobs, I gave them careers, right? What some of them brothers say, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reinvent the wheel. What did I do? I reinvented the wheel. I'm still here.
Whatever it is,
I'm still here. It's what it is.
I'm saying we're gonna go to break.
We're going to break.
And we're gonna get back on this. And we're gonna deal with the other side of this coin.
We're gonna break.
And then we're gonna wrap it. And I think I'm gonna do it like this on the break, man. Since we're talking about this, we going with this.
Let's do it.
Because this might have just been a so in love situation.